The first thing I want to talk about is the grief that you feel when you are becoming someone new. Obviously, when you are changing your life, you are completely changing the person that you are. You are rewiring your brain and you are altering your personality. No one talks about the grief that you feel, the mourning of old versions of yourself that you feel when you are changing your life. Sometimes growth feels a lot less like glowing up, and it's really a lot of sadness and almost depression because you are mourning these old versions of yourself that you no longer are and that you no longer align with. And I have mourned so many different versions of myself to get to where I am today, but it is so necessary if you want to grow, change, evolve, transform, elevate to your highest potential. The reason why you mourn these old versions of you is because they were comfortable. Confirmation. Is because that is all you know. That is all you knew. Is that comfortability of that's who I am, that's who you thought that you were, that was maybe classically conditioned into your brain, programs, rules, regulations that we learn and we adapt and mold to from our parents, from teachers, from university, from school, from work. And when you're changing, you are releasing all of that and you're letting it go, but you no longer feel like yourself because the old version of you doesn't exist anymore. So that's really hard because you feel like you don't know yourself and you start to question and doubt, is this who I am? Who am I? Who actually am I? But that is when you need to isolate and do the shadow work and dive into your childhood and do that inner child healing to figure out who you actually are at your core, at your soul, not who you've been told to be.